what is this on my desk? Look, I found candy corn. Remember when I was crafting and in the in July? Well, I forgot to gesso my candy corn. I'm drinking. Oh, this is so good. You guys gotta try this. So I'm drinking leftover coffee from this morning, but I pour it on a like club soda, but it's like tasty with flavor, like raspberry flavor. Mm, with like whipped cream and stuff. It's so good. Hi, Marlene, girl. You're running out of ideas. So I cut a couple ideas. We're gonna pour it, but I gotta, since I'm gonna clear gesso this, I have a bunch of fabric. Look at this. Maybe we could put some lace. How about, I'm gonna clear gesso, but do you think, guys, we should, uh, so I was thinking, after I clear gesso it, should I adhere this and have it like paint? Should I adhere the lace before and have it painted like kind of like that, and then paint it the way it is, or should I we paint it and then put it on top? I've been wanting to experiment. I have a lot of lace, and I've been wanting to experiment more with it. Yeah, I think I have some. See, I have some like Christmas and stuff, and I have some regular. Um, I have a lot of Christmas. Oh, and look, I have this. I put it in there because I was. This was part of a junk journal, but since I don't do that, I think I was planning of cutting it, and but this could be something else. Yeah, no, well, I'm not an expert on. I like texture, but I've never experimented with with lace. It's basically, I'll give you the lowdown. So basically, you could, like, I'm gonna clear gesso is, and then maybe we could put this on top or the bottom. I'm guessing maybe the top. I don't, because on the bottom it's very technical. Let me see if I have. I don't see it on here. We have this color, but this is not the color. This is the right color. I'm probably trying to see. The candy corn is yellow, like an orange, yellow, and black, right? And white, right? Is it white or is it not? See, I have this as well. I don't like this one. I like this one that is. And I have some other ones. I think I might just use one. And then we will use. I was hoping. Oh, you guys, I do have something. Where is it? It's right around here, actually. Am I to do things? Oh, by the way, we're gonna clear this gesso. And then look at, I was gonna come live like an hour earlier, but I was shopping. Oh my God, you guys, Amazon shopping is, oh, so many nice things. And there's better sales. So I'm thinking try to grab the Amazon deals because I'm thinking Christmas is not gonna be that good. A lot of the stuff. So this is, I had to, after we did the watercolor session, this is not just watercolor. The stuff that you see on top is actually acrylic because I noticed it turned all brown, the watercolor, it all mixed. And it wasn't supposed to do that. It was supposed to stay still, and it didn't. And then on top of that, I'm gonna put a little bit of alcohol here. So I grabbed my acrylic inks and you know, so it was still wet when I came in my studio this afternoon. I don't know why that is, but I took and see, I'm not perfect. You see how this moved a little bit, and it wasn't supposed to do that. But oh well, I'm not a professional yet. See this little slice right here, and it created this thing. Um, but yeah, so this is what you're looking on top, and this is what the watercolor will do on the. Yeah, but this is not watercolor. This is acrylic ink. We made it yesterday, Marlene. I mean, I made it yesterday. It's on the video of today. Except what you're looking at after I uploaded the video and I was done with the video. I noticed the watercolor didn't mark like the watercolor was supposed to look like this. This is a technique that I use all the time. And so I grabbed the acrylic inks, my acrylic inks, and you can see the gold right here. And I this is a technique that I use. So basically you just wet your surface a lot, and then you you wet your surface a lot, and you watercolor the colors that you want. This is fall leaves. We're not done. This is the first step, the first big step. But after I did that, and then you put like a bag over it, and it's gonna make these marks. But on mine, I noticed the watercolor. This is you art paper on top mounted. It's not watercolor paper. It's you art, and we're going to pastel on it. And it didn't do it, so I grabbed my acrylic inks. That's the part that I didn't show you, so I'm telling you that right now. This is the exact same step I showed you on the video of this morning, except I noticed the watercolor didn't do this because the UR paper is stronger. Remember, it has grit to it, and it's not watercolor paper. It is more of a mixed media. So I grabbed my acrylic inks in the exact same color, except I grabbed the gold, which is where you saw me pour that. The gold's supposed to look like this. See how it looks? So the marks and stuff, I didn't do that. The bag did that when you put it on top. You have to watch my video. You didn't watch my video this morning, Martin? It's on there. And then you let it dry. I usually let it dry overnight. And when I came back and then it'll create these marks. But we're not done with it. We are going to carve out everywhere we see leaves. We're going to outline them, and we're going to put pastel, soft pastel on it, and then that'll be it. See, like this. So yeah, this is a technique that I use often in every fall. You could do it. I do it for fall leaves. You could do it with anything really, but fall leaves is my fave because you can go with earthy colors, which I don't like or I don't have, but this is where I technically use some of the earthy colors. And the more they granulate, the better. Like I said, this is acrylic inks that I pour on top because it didn't do it really well with the watercolor, but on watercolor paper, it will show. And you have to use strong pigments, like you have to, in order to get it like this. Okay. And sometimes in my early times, I was satisfied with something like this, and I didn't want to outline anything. But as you can see, the bag makes really nice marks to them, and that's what you want because um, look at that's what you want. But we're gonna put soft pastel, but we're gonna do that in step two because right now I gotta clear gesso this and stop talking. I do have this as well, which is kind of like a candy corn. It's a handkerchief thing, and I think it has leaves. Oh yeah, it does. It does have leaves. Oh, I was thinking of wrapping, maybe like wrapping, but then what's the fun of that, If you just are gonna wrap it. So I'm like, eh. So I think we are going to. I'm gonna. You know what? We might have to do this in one step. So I might have to put regular gesso and then like pour it with the gesso. We can just paint it like this, but I don't want to do that because it could crack, and I don't like. That's why we're supposed to gesso. But I want to see how we're going to put this. Oh, you know what I didn't put on my thing? A mommy. I saw a mommy yesterday when I went somewhere. So we could do that, or we could. We're not going to do a bowl because I have something else to it. But I do think we are going to wrap it around. We are going to wrap it around. And it's going to be kind of spooky. um, we are going to wrap it around like this. Oh, yeah, look at that. Da, 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 da. Okay, so I'm not gonna do it before. So we're gonna put this to the side because we're gonna do that. So, oh my God. Uh, I think candy corn is orange. Are you there, Val? Oh, Val. Uh, so we are gonna do like two steps in one because we are pressed on time. Oops, can you guys see it? Let me see. And you guys, I was hoping I show you the first part that I got for Amazon, but it's not here yet. By the way, these brushes, while I like them, I think I have to wash them with like soapy water again. So I feel like um, they shed a lot, and they shouldn't. But I do like them quite a bit. By the way, they're $20, which if I would have waited, I would have. Yeah, that's okay. Sometimes, sometimes you just gotta go with the flow. So we should. I am gonna do a clear gesso. I don't care. And let me get my other brush because I don't like. Let it go. I should. You know what? I need some of my acrylic paints. Oh, I do have it over here. I do have the orange. Da, 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 da. You guys, I have a question. Does the candy corn have black? Yes or no? I know it's orange and it's yellow, but is it black or no? Or I'm just making shit up. I think it's just orange and right. I did too twice, but it's just that's why I said I have to wash them probably with the soap. So the candy corn is just orange and yellow, correct? No black, no licorice. Oh, white. Oh, okay. Okay, well that gives me a chance. See, clear gesso. Although you're looking at it right now, it's not gonna be like this. It when it dries, it's clear. So this is the one. If you want to make cheap pastel surface where it has a grid to hold the pastels, this is it. This is soft pastel. That's why I bought it. And the cheapest one and the biggest one was Montmartre online. I got it for $8, and it's clear gesso. I don't think it's as great. It's thinner than the regular gesso, but when time calls for, you know, stuff like that. So I do have this from Walmart. It's a clear, and so white. I have to go find myself a white right now. And I do have a little bowl that we're gonna put on it, and it's black, so it's gonna be super nice. Or candy corn. Let me put this back, cause I was for sure determined that we had to use black. But guess not. Oh, I do have also. I'm trying to find the white, you guys. I should have been more prepared here. But no, I barely use white as an acrylic, so I don't even know if I have it. Oh yeah, I do have some. Okay, I do have some here, and I'm gonna try to find another one just in case. Okay, found some. Yeah, I gotta go through my acrylic like stuff. I wanna get rid of it. So I really don't like acrylics. See, I got some too white. Sorry about that. I got this and then this little one. This creation inspiration from Jerry Arama, you guys. And I got this enchanted because I want to mix it. Now this is acrylic pouring, so don't tell me like, oh Maria, like you're. Let me go get the other because I don't want to do. I have the yellow here. I have the orange, and I got the white. Now don't tell me that. Um, like I said, this is acrylic pouring. It's gonna be uneven, and that's kind of the beauty of it. And then we're gonna let it semi-dry, and then you might not see the final result until I post it to a short, because acrylic pouring you gotta let it dry. Oh, okay, whatever. And then I have to the pouring thing slash painting, because I have to move some other paint happens. I'm going to, how should I say it? I'm going to. That's why I was confused with the black, because I for sure I'm going to let it dry and flip it to the other side. So it's not going to be exactly even. I know this. So don't tell me, nah, 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 whatever. I know this. That's why it's called acrylic pouring. Okay? And I don't want it to also see how it's combining. It shouldn't do that. But because I'm doing it with my brush instead, it's going to do that now, which is let it go. I hope you guys are enjoying Paintober. I sure am, you guys. This is the most I've the most fun I've had in a long time. Ooh, I'm having so much fun. I look forward. Every time that I'm coming live or making a video, I'm like, I don't want to do anything else. Okay. So I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. Like I said, it's not going to be the way you think. It's an acrylic pour. Okay. And I shouldn't be using my brush either, but I am. That's why, yeah, I shouldn't be using this brush. I shouldn't be using this brush. Because I don't like the way, I like the pouring part. I don't want to see, and I mix everything. Yeah. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it like this, and have a candy corn fall foliage. I just cracked the code, huh? Look at that. We're gonna put more paint on this. More white, more yellow. It's gonna be not exactly candy corn. It's gonna be candy corn inspired. How about that? Like that? A lot of times you guys may think I know like what I'm doing, but no. Like I didn't know I was gonna do this, just what I'm doing now. And because I mixed stuff and I was like, oh, I didn't want to mix things. Now how do I undo that? Well, I'm gonna add some paint to it. See? Candy corn inspire. Now we're gonna add some white. I can't believe that candy corn has white. It does, you guys? I didn't know that. Does it look like a candy corn? Does it make you feel like a candy corn? And I don't know how we're gonna pour the other side because it's thick. That's real thick, you guys. Might have to put gesso on top. Mm, okay. This is really good paint. The Amsterdam, I only had this little basic set. It's really nice paint. Oh, see, the white is not, it's not mixing. It's mixing. It's not, I don't want it to do that. How do I not, okay, I might have to do like some white pouring or something because it's mixing. And I don't want it to do that. I really like this. It's like candy corn fall inspired. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I might have to do a, I have to probably do a mix of white, which is what I'm gonna do around here. Um, and probably make some, like do a mixing right here, which is fine. Like, oh, see what I mean? I think it's my brush. I have to get rid of it. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is not good paint anyway. So what I'm gonna do, and to add, ooh, to add the white, I accidentally pour it on myself. It's I'm gonna have to make it a little bit runny. Um, let's see here. It's already runny. Yeah, I don't know how. How did I get myself? Ah. Oh Lord. Okay. Help me. I always say like I already took a shower and stuff today because I came early. I only did a half day. See what I mean? It's just oh I should have not done that. No. Ah! I have acrylic all over my fingers. See? It mix, but I don't want it to mix, you guys. Okay. Maybe okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave this side like this, and on the other side, I'm gonna actually add more white. That's what I'm gonna end up doing because it doesn't. It's just mixing. Yeah, a lot of things like in art, it's very subjective. I know, and I said that's why you're probably drawn to my channel and you don't know this. I am a rule breaker. I don't come from the fine arts. Rather, it's something that I come from an like art history background, and I've traveled and I've seen art throughout my college courses, and I'm taking art therapy now, the certificate, which is draws on art, but in a very untraditional way as well. Um, so, like I said, and I'll say it again, I know people get stuck on it needs to look a certain way, and it, but a lot of times, no, your best art and stuff like that. And I, like I said, you've seen that I flowers look like flowers or whatever. Sometimes I actually do paint flowers and stuff like that that I don't even know, and then later I come across like flowers that they are like I painted something that I've never seen. Is what I'm trying to tell you without even knowing. So, and that's kind of where my best work is. So I said we were gonna put a candy corn, but as you can see, we started off and stuff started mixing, and I was like, I don't like that. I like, you know, inspire stuff. So that's what we're doing around here. So yeah, and it's fine. I like what I'm doing. I enjoy myself. As long as you enjoy yourself, that's all that matters, you guys. That's all that matters. And look, this is how we're gonna add our white. That's why I said I'm going to thin it out. I never thought I would thin out what, but I guess I have to, huh? I think I know what I'm gonna do. So this one is gonna be heavily textured, but the other side is not. It's gonna be very stripy. So yeah, and there is gonna be a little bit of black. I have a bow that we're gonna put, and then we're still gonna put that lace. So I've been wanting to put more lace in my stuff. I have a lot of lace, and I am gonna put it, and you're gonna see it in a canvas. Okay, see? Da, 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 da. So we are gonna leave that to the side. The white should have been. Yeah, I am satisfied with that. And then, like I said, on the other side, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that today, but you will definitely, if I don't see another video, you will see it in a short. So yeah, sorry my dogs are outside and they've been going at it because there's a female dog. Anyway, so this is, so on the other side, we are gonna do another side, but it might be another day. So see, it still looks like a candy corn because it has the. I would have swore candy corn has black, but maybe I was thinking too Halloweenish. Okay, so now we're gonna do this one, and my Dodgers are playing today. Go Dodgers! We are going to win. We're gonna sweep the Phillies. Yes, Revenge of the Sith. Okay, now that was so much fun, man. I wanted to keep going. Mm. And see, kind of like on the colors. Look, this one, this weird looking one, the colors changed. There was most green. So I'm gonna grab a couple of pencils. Mm, couple earthies as well. There we go. For my Stabilo Woodies. Man, this was the best buy. I really like these. Especially they really glide on pastel. So I grab a couple. So I grab the like a red, a maroon, a brown, and a caramel. Because as you can see, so this is what I do. You have two choices. If you have a maple, whatever stencil, which by the way, I think mine, I don't know where I put it, but I remember it was in one of these. In one of these. Let me see. Remember. So remember I said, nope, not this one. And then, so if they're not in here, then I gotta find them somewhere else. So this is something else. Yeah, they're not in here. But the leaves, I had some, and I don't know where I put them. But you don't need them. If you don't have stencils, that's fine. Just grab a pencil. I've grabbed this because we're gonna do soft pastels. So you see this shape? Do you see it? So what I do, I just kind of outlined it. I just kind of roughly outline. Just go. When I said roughly, it's literally roughly. So technically, this um, it's probably closer to this. It's already kind of done for you. You're just going to bring it all out. That's it. It's a really nice exercise to do. And you don't have to put veins and stuff like that. They're already there. And then you pick another one. See this one? Clearly, it's already done for you. Super clearly. And if you don't want to do this, you don't have to. You could just and I'm gonna do it like that. You know how people tell you about negative spaces and things like that? This is what they're talking about. This is exactly what they're talking about. Um, we're going, and I'm gonna put more pastel to them. This is like a little bloom. This one you can, if you want, like make it into a little leaf. Because they gave you the shape. Can you guys see this? What I'm doing? Here. I probably need, and it doesn't have to be perfect. You can, whatever your eye, I don't like that. Whatever your eye kind of tells you, it's kind of what you do. This one is kind of red. It's like falling off. That's why I like this little exercise because the leaves are like everywhere and you didn't have to draw them, okay? You didn't have to. All you did was have fun. And look at this right here. I'm gonna leave that alone because it's just perfect. Even the little water drop right there. Perfection, I'll tell you. Perfection. So I'm gonna get a couple of oranges around here. And wherever the space is where you didn't have a leaf, you could just block it in with just same color pastel. It's so nice. I don't even want to put soft pastels on top, but I have to. I kind of have to. But well, you know what? Let's see. I might not have to. I'm probably. You know what? I want to use these. My because these are pastels. These are people don't like to get like dirty with the pastels, but you know what? These are actually pastels. So I'm just going to get it in like that. Maybe on those I'll use more soft pastels, but um, might not have. It's like you're coloring. Thank you, Marlene. But like I said, gotta practice the skills. This when I first saw it, I did learn it from somebody from YouTube, and I just kind of fell in love with it. I was just like, yeah, there's nothing bad about this particular. You can't go wrong. Is what I'm trying to tell you. You can't go wrong. It's made to, to for success. So this one, and see how I love the way the plastic creates those veins. You can. It does look like you're literally like a leaf off the ground. It's what kind of surprises me every single time. And the mixture, how we mix, you could see everything basically. Well, I don't want to do that. See, pastels, you just take off the line. I was like, I don't want to do that. Mm. So I'm just a little bit outlining. You, like I say, you don't have to do this, but I like to do it to bring the leaves out more, and then you can mix like that. See, I have to put pastels because this is a pastel type of competition. But so I'm using the pastels like pastel pencils, like like um like color pencils, and you can do that. A lot of people that like to do soft pastel work, but they don't like to get their hands dirty. They'll opt for the pan pastels, the ones that I show you, and they'll opt for these, and you don't have to use your hand. I like to use it because I don't know. I just like it. So this one is more of a, I'm surprised I actually matchy all my stuff. Yeah. See, this one is kind of like goes like this. You have to use a lot of your imagination. Just pretend you're like a kid because um, what do you see? Ask yourself, what do I see? You know? Let's see, yes, maybe this one. See, that's what I'm saying. This one is not the color, the right color. It's maybe this one. No, that's blue. So it's probably the color that I had. This one. So see, you make a mistake, just go over it. It's pastel. You can get rid of it. The only thing I cannot get rid of are these marks that I show you because it is acrylic ink. Once it dries, it's permanent. It doesn't it doesn't come off. So it is kind of like a slash fill in your crayon type, you know? It kind of is. If you look at it that way. I don't have to put soft pastels anymore. I could just use this. I'm probably just going to put here to block the spaces that nothing showed, and the rest I'm going to leave it because I feel like it's pretty. Like wherever, see on this one, wherever it touch, it just, and this just perfection. The watermarks, I cannot believe. The only thing I don't like is the pencils, that they're a little bit like on the surface if you're scratching. What, Marlene? I didn't get that. So I'm soften it as I go. I didn't get the last. If this was not a pastel contest, I wouldn't be uh, doing this. But it is, so I gotta put soft pastels on top, you know. But it is kind of meditative, you guys. Actually, I like it. And you know how I don't like the earthy colors? And look, with the gold and the brown. Look at that. How cool is that? This piece is gonna be called Fall Leaves. Fall Leaves. Colorful. Well, um, leaves or autumn leaves or something like that. Gotta give it a sophisticated name. I really love these colors though. I can't believe like how well it was, like the surface kind of knew what I wanted. It really did. I'm really impressed by like all these marks. But I'm like, wow, how did I do that? Oh wait, I didn't do anything. It just kind of. Oh, this is a Stabilo Carbotello, but I didn't get them from there. I got them from the Marriards. They were on sale, remember? On Amazon. I don't know how. They might be a little bit pricey, Marlene. I waited 3 years to get, and I ended up getting two. If you see the generals, these are softer, but the generals are a good buy as well if you're on a tight budget. But these are like perfect. They're not hard. They're not soft. They're like the perfect combination. The perfect. Mm. Oh, you know what? I think. Are we done with the? Do you see any more leaves somewhere? I think I do see another one. What do you? I feel like a little kid. Bear, 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 what do you see? I see looking at me. That's, I don't know why I was with pre-K kids. Actually, let me try this, the general. This is a more, remember it was $17. Oh my god, it was a steal. Let me see if this one, how it will do on the surface. Because I feel like I didn't give it, woo, I didn't give it proper. I just really like that. What I do like about this that it has an eraser. Um, oh yeah, this is another leaf right here. Yeah, these are soft as well. The thing is, on paper, they feel like scratchy because they're meant to go on soft pastel surface. But on soft pastel surface, you guys, you don't gotta do much. If you have arthritis, I do suggest you get some of the pastel pencils and then um, pastel UR whatever you can find. You can make it yourself as well. Like I said with the uh, the clear gesso, you have to have grit because it really does feel like softer than color pencil. It really does, you guys. I'm not kidding you. Look, I do minimal efforts. And then you could do details. That's why I always wanted a pencils. And this year, God bless me, and I got two. Um, so yeah, these on paper, the generals feel scratchy and harder, but on the actual surface, they feel soft. Now they feel just a tiny bit harder than the Carpatello, but I'm doing minimal, very minimal effort, and they are good. So probably gonna use, these are good for details and stuff and underpaintings, but I think for like actual paint, probably the Carpatellos. And I only grabbed because it was on sale, remember? The 36 set, but I do think the Carpatellos go up to 60 pencils, I think. So I am gonna invest when I get most of these are gone, like from then I'll invest on a bigger set because now I know that I am going to use them and how and that I do like them. So it gave me a, yeah, these are definitely softer than the generals, but I mean I like the generals too. But and these look, I have to sharpen some of them already. They do look like they're gonna need some sharpening very soon. But let's see, what color should we make that? Let's see. Maybe I think I need to find a couple more leaves. I don't know why. I really like this exercise. I'm telling you, it's like when you don't know what to do or whatever, you feel stuck, do this type of exercise and do it with a paint that a watercolor paint or something that you have not used in a while or at all. And I'll guarantee you, you're going to be like mesmerized. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, like I should have done this. And it does, I have noticed like people, it catches people's attention. I don't know why. It's very interesting, this little exercise. It's very, very interesting. And it's like, oh, see, I see a leaf right there. And I'm going to block it in. What I'm doing is actually, oh, this one's a little bit darker. Maybe this one. It's called blocking in, where you see, where you see the leaf. See? I'm really happy that it does. It look as bright as it does. It looks bright and then it looks muted at the same time. Does it look like that on camera? On your end? This one's a little bit. Yeah, I need to darken that one a little bit. It's a little bit darker. And you, as you can still see, you can still see my. I think I'm gonna put my soft pastels at their Sonalier. They're a little bit transparent. Like that. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, because the pencils only do so much, but they do a nice job. Nice job. Don't you guys think? And yes, before you ask, these are abstract fall leaves. Before you even ask. This is what I'm saying. Abstract doesn't have to be like, oh, like it looks like nothing. No. Did I draw them? No. Did I use abstract techniques to get here? That's why I notice I tend to draw a lot from abstract. And people don't understand that because they're like, well, we see this and that. Yeah, you do, but it's still derived from abstract. You saw me, I didn't stencil anything. I just kind of went around and show you where did I see the leaves? Where did I block in the leaves? And that's exactly, and that's why it's derived on abstract. But like I said, some people, yeah, some people like to argue with me about that. But whatever. Yeah, this little exercise. I know I've been going at it, right, for like a good 30 minutes, maybe. And some of it is not going to be leaves, it's just going to be the marks, which is fine because when you look at the ground, it's not just leaves, right? And I'm going to get my soft pastel, but I do like this. Oh, it's so nice. And see, an actual leaf. And see, it looks like that one. It looks like that one. Okay? It does look like it. I just didn't exactly, sketched it. That's why I don't like sketching and stuff, because it puts me in a bad mood, and then I feel like pressure or something. So these are my Sennelier, the ones that I got. Sennelier and Schmink are some of the best soft pastels, but these are glittery. They're iridescent. So we're gonna get some of this. See how it goes really well. It's super soft. That it's like you barely touched it, and then it's there. It's like, oh my god, it's so perfect. Look at that, see? It's so perfect. Now this one, some of them we are gonna draw because I'm gonna. What is the other color? I have some earthy colors in here. I think this is the iridescent one, and that's the one I'm gonna use to block some of this stuff. See, the pencil is kind of translucent, but these are not. These are very, and I am gonna leave some areas translucent because I like the marks of it. Okay, and that's kind of where the pencil help us. I can't believe I'm showing you guys soft pastels. I haven't touched my soft pastels in like a year and a half. I did do during the holidays something really quick with these, like a bell, but I felt so out of my element that it's something that this is why, because it's a nice mixed media. It's nice to play around with it. It's really nice as a mixed media. Oh, I need a green. I need a block of. So I don't want to see the this. I don't have a green. Shoot. Well, it's gonna have to be this one, I think. I don't have like a green like, but that's okay. You could just use this one. And it looks like another leaf. Um, Maybe around here as well. Does it look like leaves, Marlene? Fall leaves from the ground? Oh, I gotta get this one. Maybe I need a red, but I don't have a red. I'll have to use an alias. I don't have a red in here. Because the iridescent are more, how do I say it? They're more clear. I don't know if I'm making sense. The other ones are more, look at that. Look at this beauty. Oh my god, this is my favorite one. This little corner over here. This little corner right here. My absolute favorite. Look at that. Look at that beautiful leaf in gold. How well did that mark itself? I didn't do that. It was, yeah. And soft pastel, I'm not gonna lie to you, soft pastels are expensive. That's why it took me 4 years to get this in LEA, 3 years to get 2 sets of pastels pencils, and yeah, they are pricey. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's actually pricier than oil paint, but it is a really um, interesting dry medium that you can also use as wet. I'm gonna get my Senalier, my Schminka, because these are, I only have Schminka, Senalier, look at me, I only have Schminka, Senalier, and that's it. Oh, another, 2 other sets that they're Mongyo hand rolled ones. Those are really nice. And see, these are super, and it's the exact match. How did I match? That's what I want to know. How did I match this leaf so well? My God. Surprised myself, I think. Okay. See, we got this nice red one. I'll show you, I'll give you a close-up because we're almost done. I'll give you guys a close-up. I am so happy with how this came out. Super happy. I was gonna get another color. I'm not gonna use this one. So I wanna block some of this off by see, when I draw it's just not as perfect, but that's okay. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Block this off. And I'm just gonna leave it like that because I like it. I like the intensity of these colors. They're so nice. Super nice. Mm. I'm gonna get rid of that line right there. I'm gonna get rid of that line. Yeah. I really like the organic side of it. I hate that I have to use some like pastels on it, but I mean, it is what it is. And there we go. I'm gonna just use more pencil. So I feel like the pastels, so I don't wanna, like, the pastels can be opaque, and I don't want that. I want the the organic shape of it. There we go. When I do it, it's not as nice. But when it does it on itself, like, oh my god, look at this one. I'm telling you, this corner has it going on. Has it going on. I don't like the way this looks. So I'm just gonna get rid of it. I think that soft pastel was super hard on it. There. A little bit rugged. Something like that. I think I have to do it in another, like a toasty type. Okay. I think I'm done, you guys. Look at how fast, fun, and easy. So whenever they tell you soft pastels cannot be, oh, and you guys, I'm choosing to do this, but Marlene, you're gonna like this. So let's just say, Marlene, you were done and this was your piece, and you're like, I don't really like it. You can put acrylic medium and melt it, and this whole thing would be melted. You will still have the same colors and stuff, but it wouldn't look exactly the same. It would look um like a background. That's how it would look like. But yeah, I think I'm done. I really like the way this came out. So pretty. Look at that. With all our fall leaves to its glory. Look at that. It is amazing what soft pastels, watercolor ink on this UArt. Thank you to UArt. I don't think they're watching me, but thank you to them because this paper is amazing. Amazing. It is a force to be reckoned with. I'm telling you, a force to be reckoned with. And I'm still messing with it. But yeah, we're done. So that's it for today, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this. And I'll see you in another video. Take care. Oh, it's only 1 hour live. Take care. Bye. Keep painting, paint over. Thank you, Marlene.